Hello everybody and welcome to today's webinar. It's great to have you here today to learn more about Everfit's on-demand training solutions and how they can support your business. Today's webinar is going to be split into two main sections. So the first one's going to be more around education and showing you how you could potentially use the on-demand features. The second part of the webinar is going to be actually going onto the web platform and showing you how these can be built. Amazing. So to start off, I just want to go through the use cases. You may have seen these before, but this is how we split up Everfit into three main use cases. They are fully flexible to mix and match, so when looking at them, don't think they are segregated and on their own. But the first use case is the one-on-one training, and this is where you can personalize everything from workouts to nutrition coaching, to habit coaching, to communication. The next use case is one-to-many, so this is where you can start to leverage on-demand tools to create one-to-many packages that members can just have access to. It's very low touch and low effort for you as a coach, but you can start earning passive income off these one-to-many subscriptions. The one underneath that is the hybrid. So the hybrid is a mixture of these one-on-one training options and then one-to-many too. It feels like it's a one-on-one experience, but really you're automating a lot of the delivery of the content. You can also have the communities with the forums and leaderboards to drive engagement. Amazing. So now we've covered the use cases, I'm going to go more into the specific features that we have for on-demand training. So the first one is the documents and resources. On the platform, you'll see this being called the resource collections. This is like a built-in Google Drive for the clients where you can add different documents, links, forms, so they can have on-demand access to them at all times. The next feature is the workout collections. This is where you can build a Netflix of workouts for your clients, where they can have full access to it to go through it in their own time. You can add custom labels, you can categorize those workouts, but the main premise of this feature is to give them full flexibility to go in and complete a workout whenever they want. We also have the on-demand studio programs. So these are do-it-on-your-own programs where members can work through them in their own time. So you could sell these programs as one-off packages, but you could also give them access to multiple programs that they can start, pause, continue whenever they want. Amazing. So to dive deeper into a few of the use cases of these features, so the resource collections, there's many use cases, and this is probably the most flexible on-demand feature that we have. On the right-hand side, you'll see all of the options. The most common use cases for the on-demand features is actually providing extra educational material and advice to your clients. On the left-hand side, you'll see a nutrition resource portal where you can add recipes, extra videos, education. There's the on-demand library where you can have extra videos that clients can go through for any external links. And then you'll see the gym guide with general documents and resources. So you could certainly build something very similar like that out within the resource collections. The on-demand workout collections. So this is like the Netflix of workouts. So you'll be able to have multiple collections that members can go through in their own time. They'll have full flexibility to just choose what they want to do that day. And as I mentioned previously, you will also have those custom labels to allow further filtering. On the right hand side, you'll see some examples of how you can use the workout collections. So you can offer additional workouts. You can also create a database of searchable workouts. You can have more skill-based training within the workout collections. And then it's also great for group coaching and let's say like a corporate workout bank that clients and employees can always go to. The studio programs, so these are do-it-on-your-own programs where you can provide low-touch training to clients. As I mentioned, two main use cases. One would be actually providing a one-time program that member can work through in their own time. The other one would be giving them access to multiple programs where they can work through them in their own time. So this is how we relate the on-demand features to the different use cases. So this is proving that it's not necessarily stuck in those three main use cases that I initially shared, and especially the on-demand features, they can be used in so many different ways for different business models. So for one-on-one training, there's some examples there of how you could potentially use it. So you can provide extra workouts and programs that they can complete alongside their personalized coaching. A really common example is having something like a squat progression program that they can do in their own time alongside their one-on-one training. You can provide extra education for the one-on-one clients, so just providing that extra value through more educational material. You can also customize on-demand resources to that individual. So although it's more of a one-to-many feature, you can go and build them customized collections with their own meal plan, their own specific recipe guidance. You can customize it and make it their own. You can also add booking links and forms, which is really common for one-on-one coaching. If you wanted to let them book a call, fill out a form on demand, then you can add those to the resource collections. The one-to-many, so this is what the on-demand features were created for initially. So you can do everything with these. You can have the on-demand features as their own package. So you'll see I've got an example there of an on-demand subscription, but you'll also be able to add value by adding new on-demand content each month or quarter. So that's the real value add. That you may have that on-demand subscription, but you might also say every quarter we'll add a new program to keep those clients excited and accountable on the app. The final use cases are the hybrid, and this is the combination of one-to-one and one-to-many. You would be able to provide extra content for clients to look through in their own time, as you still want it to be quite automated. This could be more like group coaching where they get access to on-demand content to work through. You'll also be able to add on-demand elements to your ongoing subscription. So when I say that, I mean you might have a task which sends them to the resource collections to go and look into it in more detail. So it's like having that Google Drive to supplement that drip-fed content that you might be doing through the hybrid coaching. Amazing. So now we've covered a lot of information on the on-demand features and how they work. I'm going to move over to the web platform to show you how you can actually start building these features out and get them ready for clients to use. Part 2 of the webinar, I'm going to be showing you how to build the on-demand features, but also show you some examples of what I've done in the past. Amazing. So the first thing to show you is where to find the on-demand features. So all you have to do is go onto the left-hand side and you'll see the on-demand page here. You'll start to recognize the 3 main on-demand features on this left-hand side. So you'll see the list of resources, resource collections, workout collections, on-demand workouts, studio programs. So this is where you'll find everything you need to get that on-demand library ready for your clients. So the first feature, the resource collections. I'm going to begin by showing you how to add a resource. So all you have to do is go onto resources, click onto add resource. You'll be able to add any links, any documents, and any forms here. The way you share resources with clients is by adding them into collections. So imagine the resources like a document and the collections is the actual folder that you're trying to add those into to then share with a client. So my main example here is some nutrition resources. So you'll be able to have all of your nutrition resources. I've got educational material of how to meal prep, macros explained, recipe links. If I wanted to assign this to a client or a group of clients, I'll just go onto my client page here, choose the client that I want, but I can also add all clients at once. Just to provide another example of a resource collection, we'll go onto this workout playlist. So this is all links like YouTube, Spotify, so you'll be able to link externally, add any forms here. But this is just to give you a few examples, and you'll also be able to always change the format, so how you want it to look. On the client side and on the right hand side here is a preview, so this is exactly how it will show up on that client end. The workout collection, so this is like the Netflix of workouts, and what you have to do to build out collections is add your on-demand workouts first. So you'll be able to add 2 different types of workouts. You'll have regular, which is built within your workout library, so you can just choose any workout from your workout library, add a new name, and you can add those custom labels too. You'll see I've got level, duration, but I can go ahead and add new labels on top of that. The other type of workout that I can build is a video workout. So this can be a video link straight from YouTube or Vimeo. You can copy and paste this in, add the name, and then also add those custom labels too. So when you've built your workouts out, you can then go ahead and build them into a collection to share with your clients. So my example here would be some running workouts that I've got. So this is a combination of YouTube, Vimeo links, and also those Everfit built workouts. You can then customize and change all of the titles. So you'll see it's a no equipment collection, it's running workouts, a short description, and then you can also build subcategories that clients will be able to choose between when they're in that workout collection. So you'll see I've got the fartlek runs, treadmill runs, Just Go. On the right hand side, you'll also get a preview of what that looks like. You can change the format of those cards and make it look really good for your clients here too. I'll just click into one of these collections. To add a workout, it is as simple as just going on to add workout, choosing the workout that you want from your on-demand library, and then it will be straight in there. And as long as it's active, it will be shown on the client side when you assign a client to that collection. To assign a client to a workout collection, it's very similar to the resources. You'll just go onto clients here. You can choose individual clients, and you can also add them all at once too. There are ways to automate the delivery of resource collections and workout collections. So that could be through our payment system or through Zapier as well. The final feature, the studio programs. So you'll see I've got some examples of different types of studio programs here. For this example, we'll go on to the intermediate 4-day upper lower, which is one of our program templates that you'll be able to use. Straight away when you click onto a studio program, you get the overview page. So you'll be able to go ahead, choose the clients that you want to have access to the studio program. Again, you can add all straight away. You'll also get a breakdown of number of workouts, the total weeks, how many clients are currently within that studio program, and you can also add a name and a description for that studio program too. The clients will see when they first enter it. The calendar is where you can decide what training they're going to receive. So it's very similar to our normal programming tools, where you can go ahead, you can edit that, you can drag and drop, move things around, copy and paste full weeks when you're in edit mode. You can also change the view from 1 week, 2 weeks to 4 weeks, and then assign that straight for your client. There are some additional settings for the studio programs. So this just allows you to control how far in advance your clients can view when they're in a studio program. The final thing to share about the on-demand and the on-demand section is that you can actually rename the on-demand section. So if you think of any creative names, you can go ahead, add a new title, and then that will be what your clients see on the client app. Everything is completely customizable, from the resources to the workouts, the programs that you're adding, and you'll also be able to brand it throughout with your business. Amazing. Well, I hope that overview was helpful today. If you do have any questions, then be sure to reach out.